Hey you guys, Lorraine Renee here, coming in as your blog queen. Thank you guys for tuning into another entry. This one we're talking about saying no to things that interfere with your goals and self-sabotage and how those things can go hand in hand. So I hope you guys are doing really well as you're tuning into this. If you want to check out the blog that couples with this entry, please head over to the website on sharingpinkpromos.com. There is a Thoughts of a Blog Queen column feature. And yeah, the link will be in the show notes. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
You're listening to the Thoughts of a Blog Queen podcast.
These are just my thoughts.
With your host, Lorraine Renee.
A woman, her thoughts, and a mic.
Are you ready? Check this out.
How often do you say no to things that would interfere with your goals? To say this is an easy question to answer or a simple thought to unpack wouldn't be my most authentic thing to do, because I actually think this is kind of a loaded question, right? So when it comes to saying no, as an adult, I would like to think that I've done a fairly intentional job when it comes to prioritizing myself and my goals, as to not allow others, like outside people, interfere with my process, cross my boundaries. But what about myself? Self-sabotage is a very real thing. When it comes to how I approach getting things done and going after my own goals and dreams, this is very prevalent. There's procrastination, self-doubt, and that taunting feeling of imposter syndrome. When it comes to unfulfilling the very advice I so confidently give to others, spread out across my public platforms here on the podcast and my blogs, the content that I post. But if I can master the act of using the word no as a complete sentence to others, why do I sometimes fail at doing that same thing to the very barriers that creep into my own mind and tell those thoughts, no. No, I will not be afraid to pitch this idea. I will not be afraid to reach out to this company. I will not be afraid to say no to that offer. No, I will not wait until the perfect time comes along to launch this business idea. No, I will not think that this is too much or too little to share with the world. Having the courage to cling on to the idea that what I want to do and where I want to go in life is a bold choice that will require me to see things from a glass half full mindset, which is far from being easy, but it can be done. For me, I decided that I wanted to begin my own little accountability challenge, right? And I wanted to journal or log every time I hold myself back versus when I intentionally tell other people no. Hopeful that in seeing the self-sabotage written down and seeing how the unbalanced differences would place more of a limitation on those things going forward. This concept leaves little to no room to place blame on others, and it helps me to identify my strengths in certain situations. And then on the contrary, it helps me to clearly identify my weaknesses. When I allow certain behaviors of my own to limit my growth, and I feel like I've let myself down because I know my own potential better than anyone else, why is it taking me so long to grasp this particular process, this success? So I'm vowing to be intentional about saying no to my own thoughts and no to my own worst enemy, which at times can be myself. So I'm hoping that as you listen to this journal prompt, I hope that within this reading, you will find your inspiration and become fully self-aware of the things not only outside influencers may have, but that you may be doing that are hindering you from achieving your own goals, and find not just the answers, but the solutions. Until next time, you guys, peace and blessings.